Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all. In today's class, we discuss about the zonal routing protocol and zonal hierarchical state link protocol. Also, we discuss here. State class. Now, I want to discuss about the preferred link based routing protocol. Okay, this also be discussed here. So, in this, we discuss the SSA, use the preferred link approach in implicated manner by processing the route request only if the receiver through a strong link. Okay, receiver will be receives only a strong link. This based on that only preferred link based routing protocol would be obtained. So that is the importance of the preferred routing protocol. So wide network also employed the preferred link mechanism. So wide network also employs the preferred link mechanism. So, but it is restricted themselves by selecting a single preferred link. To be restricted themselves by selecting the single preferred link based on satisfied multiple constraints. Okay, different constraints based చేసుకొని certification అనేది తీసుకుంటాం. So, for example, minimum cost and least delay required for the route. So time delay అనేది కన్సిడరేషన్ తీసుకుంటున్నాం. అలానే మినిమం కాస్ట్ అనేది ఇంపార్టెన్స్ అనేది కన్సిడరేషన్ అనేది తీసుకుంటున్నాం. So that is the importance of the selecting the stable link. Okay, that will be by receiver. And in a dog network, single preferred link model is not suitable for section. So any breakdown will be obtained automatically. Total system will be failure. So here, lack of topology information and continuous changing link characteristic and broadcast nature. So mobility of the node. So దానివల్ల ఏంటంటే మనకి సింగిల్ లింక్ ప్రిఫర్డ్ అనేది పాసిబిలిటీస్ అనేది ఉండదు. So they will be always be choose the two different algorithms will be preferred here. Preferred link based routing protocol that will be employs the different approaches which is made by node selected the subnet of the node from its neighbors. So neighboring list అనేది ఒకటి ఉంటుంది. So based on that neighboring list only it will be preferred. Based on that neighboring list only it will be preferred. So the preferred link based on the preferred link based routing protocol that employs the different approaches. Basically, that will be depends on the neighbors list. That will be depends on the neighbor list. So this subset is preferred to the preferred link preferred list will be considered here. Selected the subset may be based on the link or not. So subset will be selected by the based on the link, or that will be also be based on the subnet. Okay. So node మీద depend అవుతుంది ఇక్కడ. So every route request packet carries the list of the selected subnet of the neighbors, and all neighbor receives the route request packets because of the broadcast radio channel. But only neighbors present in the preferred list forward them to the further. So the route request అనేది every node will be flooded, then they will be receives that list and they will be forwarded based on the preferred list only. Based on the preferred list. So preferred list ఎలా వస్తుంది? Subset అనేది is referred to the preferred list. So based on that only you will be forwards the route request. The packet is forwarded by the k neighbors, where k is the maximum number of neighbors allowed by the preferred list. So that is the maintain. So it is also minimize the control overhead at the ad hoc network. It will be minimize the control overhead at the ad hoc network. So all the nodes operates in the promiscuous mode. Every node maintains the information about the neighbors and then neighbors in the table called neighbor table. So every node information about its neighbors, and also neighbors list also be is a table called as a neighbors table, NNT. So the periodical transmits the beacon consists of the changes the neighbor information. So whenever the beacon contains the changes the neighbor information, so it is mainly three phases: route established, route selection, route maintenance. So ఇక్కడ త్రీ కేసెస్ ని రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తుంది. రూట్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్మెంట్ అనేది ఎలా జరుగుతుంది, రూట్ సెలక్షన్ అనేది ఎలా జరుగుతుంది, రూట్ మెయింటెనెన్స్ అనేది ఎలా చేస్తుంది. సో ఈ ప్రోటోకాల్ అనేది ఈ మూడింటిని అనలైజ్ చేస్తుంది. సో కమింగ్ టు ద రూట్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్మెంట్ phase starts when the source node receives the packet from the application layer made for the destination. So when the source node receives the packet from the application layer, maybe destination node for which no route is currently available. If the destination is the source node, NNT neighbors table, the route is established directly. So destination అనేది neighbors table లో మనకి ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ అయి ఉంటే, టేబుల్ లో రెఫర్ చేసి ఉంటే, then immediately the route directly established. Otherwise source node transmits a route request packet containing the source node address and destination ID, unique sequence number, which prevents the formation of the loops, and also a transferred path containing the list of the nodes and PLs, okay, preferred list. It also contains the TTL, time to leave field, avoids the packet that will be present network far away. So no delay will be considered here. So before forwarding the route request, each eligible node recomputes the preferred list table. Recomputes the preferred list table that contains the list of the neighbors of the order of perform. So route request అనేది if the NNT లో డైరెక్ట్ గా ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అనేది నైబరింగ్ నోడ్ లో ఇమీడియట్ గా ఉంటే, then they will be directly communicated. Otherwise they will be, route request will be consist of the destination ID, sequence ID, and also they will have the address sequential number, and they will be maintain the transfer path, and they will be also be know about the TTL, time to leave field that will be linked that will be established or not. So all will be considered for the transmission of the link. So whenever receives the packet, replaces the every time with a new preferred list. If the packets are received, automatically they will be forwarded the node based on the preferred list. So here the destination eligible node NNT, the route request is forwarded unicast packet to the neighboring, which will be destination whose NL neighbor list contains the destination or not. Neighbor list lo destination node వచ్చేదాకా they will be forwards the data based on the preferred list. Preferred list ni base చేసుకొని they will be continuously forwards the list of that particular representation. So destination starters timer of receiving the route request, then immediately they will be route selected wait period will be obtained is selected. So minimum weight of the link of the path will be considered here. So subsequent route request packet for the same source with sequence number less than the equal number of sequence number. So time delay అనేది ఎటువంటి delay లేకుండా immediately they will be send the route replay to that particular selected the path along the different multiple paths. So ఇక్కడ మనకి some algorithm అనేది ఇచ్చాడు. algorithm ని డయాగ్రామ్ రిప్రజెంటేషన్ బేస్ చేసుకొని algorithm అనేది ఇక్కడ ఉంటుంది. సో ఆ డయాగ్రామ్ కి వస్తే మనకి ఇలా ఉంటుంది. This is the diagram. So time period equal to the required cover of transmission range ఇది beacons ని బేస్ చేసుకొని ఉంటుంది. సో ఇక్కడ మనకు వచ్చేసరికి 1 నుంచి సోర్స్ నోడ్ ఇది, డెస్టినేషన్ నోడ్ ఇది. సో సోర్స్ నోడ్స్ కి నైబరింగ్ నోడ్స్ ఉన్నాయి 1 2 5 4. all will be receives the route request, but in that particular neighboring table the destination ID will not be matched. So preferred list ఏం చేస్తుందంటే preferred list ని బేస్ చేసుకొని 5 will be forwards the data to the 6, and 4 will be also try to forward the data to the neighboring nodes. So ఇక్కడ signaling strength ని బేస్ చేసుకొని మనకి సిగ్నల్స్ అనేది ట్రాన్స్మిషన్ అనేది జరుగుతుంది. సో 6 ని ఫార్వర్డ్ చేస్తే డెస్టినేషన్ నోడ్ అనేది ఇక్కడ ఉంటే then it will be transmitted. Otherwise NNT లో మళ్ళీ డెస్టినేషన్ నోడ్ అనేది రెఫర్ చేస్తే డైరెక్ట్లీ it will be communicated with the destination. Otherwise that will be also be depends on the stable and unstable beacons count మీద డిపెండ్ అయి ఉంటుంది. సో ఇది ప్రిఫర్డ్ లిస్ట్ అనేది కన్సిడరేషన్ తీసుకుంటాం. సో ఆప్టిమం లింక్ స్టేట్ రూటింగ్ ప్రోటోకాల్ ఇది ప్రిఫర్డ్ లిస్ట్ రిప్రజెంటేషన్ చేసుకొని మనం చెప్పాం. ఇప్పుడు ఆప్టిమం లింక్ స్టేట్ రూటింగ్ ప్రోటోకాల్ అనేది టోటల్లీ డిఫరెంట్. సో ఇది proactive protocols ని సపోర్ట్ చేస్తుంది. సో ఎఫెక్టివ్ లింక్ స్టేట్ ప్రోటోకాల్ లో మెకానిజం ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ఎ మల్టీ పాయింట్ రిలేయింగ్ అనేది తీసుకుంటాం ఇక్కడ. సో మల్టీ పాయింట్ రిలేయింగ్ అనేది మనం ఎక్కడైతే తీసుకుంటామో ఆ పాయింట్ రిప్రజెంటేషన్ అనేది కన్సిడరేషన్ తీసుకుంటాం. సో ఆప్టిమైజేషన్ ఇస్ డన్ బై 2 ways. So by reducing the size of the control packets and by reducing the number of links that will be used for the forwards the link that will be preferred. Okay. So మనకి ఇక్కడికి వచ్చేసరికి ఏంటంటే optimum link state routing protocols కి వచ్చేసరికి that will be depends on the basically 2 parts. ఓకే నా ఒకటి వచ్చేసరికి ఏంటంటే 2 ways లో మనం ఆప్టిమైజేషన్ అనేది చేస్తాం. ఒకటి కంట్రోల్ ప్యాకెట్స్ ఏవైతే యూజ్ చేస్తున్నామో రిక్వెస్టింగ్ ప్యాకెట్స్ అనేది అవి రిడ్యూస్ చేసుకోవటం. అలానే మీరు ఏదైతే ఫార్వర్డింగ్ ద డేటా అనేది నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ లింక్స్ అనేది తీసుకుంటున్నారో అవి కూడా రిడ్యూస్ చేసుకుంటాం. సో ఇప్పుడు ఫార్వర్డింగ్ డేటా నోట్స్ అనేది 2-3 యూజ్ చేసాం అనుకోండి, నెక్స్ట్ టైం ఏంటంటే ఓన్లీ 1 or 2 అనేది యూజ్ చేస్తాం. సో యూఆర్ రెడ్యూసింగ్ ద ఫార్వర్డింగ్ the link state packets. Okay, so reduction of the size of the link state packet made by the declaring the only subset of the links in the link state updates. Okay, reduction of the size of the link state anedi only subset meeda depend ayi untundi. So the subset of the links are neighbors that will be designed for the link state updates are assigned to the responsibilities for the packet forwarding. So evaithe neighbors that will be designed for the link state the responsibilities of packet forwarding the multi-point relays అనేది considerations తీసుకుంటాము. So the optimization of the packet forwarding the multi-point relays, the optimization or use the multi-point relaying facilities, the periodical link state updates will be takes place. The periodical link state updates అనేది considerations అనేది తీసుకుంటాం. So the link state update mechanism does not generate any control packet when the link breaks or when the link is newly added. The link state update optimum achieves the high efficiency when operating the highly density networks. So highly density networks లో మనం ఆపరేట్ చేసేటప్పుడు న్యూ స్టేట్ అనేది యాడ్ చేసుకున్నా లేదా లింక్ ఫెయిల్యూర్ అయినా లింక్ బ్రేక్ డౌన్ అయినా ఈవెన్ దట్ ఆల్సో దే విల్ బి సపోర్టెడ్ ద ఎఫిషియెంట్లీ in that particular representation. Okay, that is the possible here. So we can show the message transmission required when the typically whenever you want to data transmission will be takes place, typically flooded based on the approach is employed. In this case the number of messages transmission is approximately equal to the number of nodes that will be contributes the network. So that will be contributes the network. So the set consists of the nodes that are multi-point relays is referred to the multi-point relays which will be referred as MPR set. Okay, and multi-point relays ni manam MPR set ga refer chestam. Each node says in the network select MPR set that process forwards the every link state packet that node P organizes. Forwards the packet that node P organizes. Okay. And the neighbor node that do not belong to the MP set process the link state packet originated by the node but do not forward them. Okay, neighboring nodes that do not belong to the MRP set process the link state but originated to the node P but not forward them. So ఏదైతే ఎంపీ నోడ్ సెట్ అనేది కాకుండా అదర్ నోడ్స్ ఏవైతే ఫార్వర్డ్ డేటా అనేది వస్తుందో ఆ నోడ్స్ నుంచి ఎటువంటి డేటా అనేది ఫార్వర్డ్ చేయదు. ఓన్లీ ఎంపీఆర్ సెట్ లో ఉన్న నోడ్స్ మట్టుకే మన ఫార్వర్డింగ్ సెలెక్షన్ అనేది జరుగుతుంది. సో similarly every node maintains the subset of the neighbors called MPR selectors. So every node they will be maintains the subset of the neighbors called MPR selectors, which is nothing but set of the neighbors that have selected the node as the multi-point relays. Okay, set of the neighbors that will be selected the multi-point relays. So sorry, a node forwards the packet receives from the node belong to the MP selected. The members of the both MPR set and MP selected keep changing over time. The members of the MPR set of the node selected in such a manner every node in the node to hope neighbors has a bidirectional link with the node, bidirectional link with the node. So the node selects of the node selection of the nodes that contributes the MRP state significantly affects the performance of the optimum link state routing, because node calculates the route to all destinations only through the numbers of the MPR set. So every node periodically broadcasts the MPR selectors set to nodes in the immediate neighbors in order to decide on the membership of the nodes in MPR set node periodically. So that is possible here. So coming to the node setting, here you can see the bidirectional will be takes place whenever the node wants to transmit the data. So here you can see network links, dotted lines are network links. So the dash lines, which is represents the broadcast packets forwarding the members of the MPR set. These are the MPR set. Node belongs to the MPR set or node 4. So e nodes వచ్చేసరికి MPR set ఒక nodes ఇవి. The neighboring nodes అనేది ఇలా connect అవుతాయి. So if you want to forward the data 10 to 12, there has the bidirectional will be takes place whenever data want to transmit the single node to the another node. So that is the representation. First diagram, sorry. First diagram, which is related to the flooding of the network, takes many transmission number of nodes. So flooding of the network lo మన root request IM use చేయట్లేదు ఇక్కడ. Directly you want to transmit it, that will be based on the MPR set and MP set. Okay, దాని మీద డిపెండ్ అయి ఉంటుంది MP సెలక్షన్ మీద, MPR సెలక్షన్ MPR set. సో MPR set లో లేనివి ఫార్వర్డ్ చేయవు డేటా అనేది. ఓన్లీ MPR set లో ఉన్న డేటా మటుకే ఫార్వర్డింగ్ అనేది తీసుకుంటాయి. సో ఇవేమి MPR set లో ఏం లేవు. ఓన్లీ ఏదైతే ఇక్కడ డార్క్ circle ఉన్నాయో that are the MPR sets. So 10, 12, 2, 3, they will be forwarding the data with bidirectional. Other nodes will not be involved in the forwarding the data. They are not using the any what will be any control, not using the any control packets. They are not using the any control packets. So automatically you are reducing the bandwidth of the particular control packets, and efficiently you will be transmits the data between the one node to the another node. Okay, that is possible here. This is the optimum routing consideration for the ad hoc wireless network. So coming to the hierarchical routing protocol. So the use of the routing hierarchical has several advantages. The most important one is reducing the such of routing table and better scalability. So hierarchical routing అనేది చాలా advantages ఉన్నాయి compared to the previous protocols. Most of these reducing the size of the routing table. Size of the routing table అనేది reduce చేస్తుంది and better scalability. Even lot of number of nodes will be increases. Even that also they will be supported, the scalability will be provided for that particular every node. So hierarchical routing in the ad hoc network, you can see based on the two protocols. One is hierarchical state routing protocol and another fisheye routing protocol. So first we can see the hierarchical state routing protocol, which is a shortcut of the HSR. Which is a shortcut of the HSR. So distributed multi-level hierarchical state routing protocol that will be employs the clustering at different levels with effective membership management at every level of the clustering. So మనకి ఇక్కడ hierarchical routing అనేది distributed multi-level hierarchical routing protocol అంటాం. సో అది కూడా ఎలా చేస్తుందంటే it employs the clustering at different levels of the particular effective membership management in every level. So any levels అయితే మీరు కన్సిడరేషన్ తీసుకుంటున్నామో hierarchical routing లో, they will be maintain the clustering in the every level, and they will be also be maintains the membership management, effective membership management across the particular clustering. So that will be possible here. The use of the clustering enhance the resources allocation and management. Use of the clustering enhance the resources allocation and management. For example, the allocation of the different frequencies and spreading the codes to different clusters can improve the overall spectrum use. So any clusters they will be provided the different frequencies or different coding technique that will be provides the different improves the overall system performance of that particular ad hoc network. So that is possible here. So hierarchical state routing protocol operates the classified different levels of the cluster and elected the leader at every level. Elected the leader at every level. Forms the number of intermediate higher levels. Forms the number of intermediate higher levels. the different clustering algorithms, such as you can see in the diagram. So the first level of the physical cluster is done among the nodes that are reachable in a single wireless hope. So first level anedi that are used for the single hope anedi use chestunam for a communication. And the next level, the physical cluster is done among the nodes that are elected the leader at which the first level cluster. So the physical cluster or logical cluster schemes are proposed by the hierarchical state routing. Hierarchical state routing anedi physical cluster, logical clusters anedi different levels lo they will be applied. So geographical positions in case of physical cluster, physical cluster ko vachesariki geographical positions anedi considerations తీసుకుంటాం. So you can see the multi-level clustering defined by hierarchical state routing protocol. At lowest level, L is equal to 0. There are 6 cluster leaders: node 1, node 2, node 3, and node 6. The nodes are classified into cluster leaders and gateway nodes. Cluster leaders kani, gateway nodes kani, or normal number nodes kani classified into cluster leads anedi considerations anedi తీసుకుంటాం. So that is possible here. Cluster leaders is entrusted with responsibilities of frequency allocation or code allocation or call admission control, or scheduling the packet transmission or exchanging of the routing information, handling route breaks. So cluster leaders anedi ee responsibility annitni మన conditions anedi తీసుకుంటుంది. So you can see how the cluster levels will be takes place here, marked into the level 5, which refers to the level leaders marked by the L1, 6, L2, and 6, L3 to 6 refer to the same node acting as a leader for the 1, 2, 3. So you can see the diagram, level 0, level 1, level 2, level 3, level representation. So this is the hierarchical cluster example, which is a 6 level. So we can consider here. So here you can see some diagram. Normal ikkada source routing diagram వేశారు. రూటింగ్ diagram లో ఇక్కడ cluster areas అనేది డిటెక్ట్ చేశాం. This is the cluster area of that particular representation in level 0. This is the cluster region of the level 1. This is the cluster range of the level 3. So like that we have preferred the clustering level. Whenever you want to communicate, you can use the gateway or you can use the cluster leader to communicate with the level 0 to level 1. So like that you will be communicated the different level representation in the hierarchical state routing protocol. So hierarchical state routing protocol lo ila levels anedi use chesukovam valla size of the control packets anedi మనం reduce cheyadaniki chances anedi ekku untundi. So every node maintains the about the neighbors and the state of the links of the each maintain. So every node information anedi they will be know about the neighboring nodes and state of the links of the each of them. ప్రతి ఒక్క నోడ్ ఆ నెట్వర్క్ లెవెల్ లో ప్రతి ఒక్క నోడ్ గురించి నైబరింగ్ నోడ్స్ గురించి దే విల్ బి నోన్ అండ్ ఆల్సో దే నో అబౌట్ ద లింక్స్ ఆఫ్ దట్ పర్టికులర్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ బిట్వీన్ ద నైబర్స్ దట్ విల్ బి ఆల్సో బి అబ్టైన్ హియర్. దిస్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఈస్ బ్రాడ్కాస్టెడ్ విత్ ద క్లస్టర్ అట్ రెగ్యులర్ ఇంటర్వెల్స్. ప్రతిసారి మనకు మూవ్మెంట్ అనేది రెగ్యులర్ ఇంటర్వెల్స్ లో ప్రతిసారి ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ అనేది ఎక్స్చేంజ్ అనేది కన్సిడరేషన్ అనేది జరుగుతుంది. క్లస్టర్ లీడర్ ఎక్స్చేంజ్ ద టోపాలజీస్ and link state routing information among the neighboring clusters. So cluster leader okate they will be decided by the neighbors and they will be maintain the exchange of the information along with the other clusters. Okay, that is possible here. So this is the state link is a virtual link and tunnels will be used here. So like that ఇది ఒకటే diagram కొంచెం difficult గా ఉంటుంది. సో అదొకటి మీరు తీసుకోవచ్చు. అడ్వాంటేజెస్ కి వచ్చేసరికి reduces the routing table size అనేది reduce అయిపోతుంది and storage required also be efficiently used whenever using the flat topologies. And disadvantages కి వచ్చేసరికి ఏంటంటే it will be a number of nodes that participates in the ad hoc network does not grow with the dimension of the number of nodes in the internet where the hierarchical route is better suited. In military applications, ad hoc wireless network is routing assumes that significant device higher capabilities of communication act as a cluster leaders. Cluster leader anede main ikkada communication ga use chestunam. Okay, that is the representation. And coming to the fisheye state routing protocol. ఈ ఛాన్స్ అలా అడిగారు. hierarchical routing HSR ఒకటి, fisheye state routing protocol ఒకటి, FS డైరెక్ట్ fisheye అని అడుగుతాడు లేకపోతే FSR అని అడుగుతాడు. ఓకే, so table driving routing protocols that will be generates the routing overhead of the depends upon the size of the network, so mobility of the node. So size of the network మీద the mobility of the node మీద బేస్ చేసుకొని so table driving routing protocols అనేది జనరేట్ అవుతుంది. So wherever the routing overhead generates the on-demanding routing protocol depends on the number of connections present in that particular network. Depends on the number of connections present in that particular network. So that is taken into the count here. So hence number of sender in the network increases, the routing overhead also be increases. So senders అనేది increase అయ్యే కొద్దీ routing overheads కూడా increase చేసుకుంటా వెళ్ళిపోతాం. So zone routing protocol uses the intra-zone proactive approach and inter-zone proactive approach to reduce the control overhead. But fisheye state routing protocol generated by the GSR protocol. So generated by the GSR protocol. So here fisheye technique reduces the information required to represent the geographical data and to reduce the routing overhead. Geographical routing అనేది యూస్ చేసుకొని మనకి కంట్రోల్ ఓవర్హెడ్ ప్యాకెట్స్ అనేది రెడ్యూస్ చేయడానికి యూస్ చేస్తాం. The basic principle behind this technique is property of the fisheye that will be captured pixel information with greater accuracy near eye focus point. సో మనం ఏదైతే మన ఐ కాంటాక్ట్ అనేది ఎలా అయితే ఉంటుందో ఒక ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అనేది మనం రిప్రజెంట్ చేసినప్పుడు ఐ ఫోకస్ అనేది రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తాం. అలానే ఇక్కడ మనం ప్యాకెట్ ట్రాన్స్మిషన్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఎంత యాక్యురసీతో పంపిస్తామంటే ఐ ఫోకసింగ్ పాయింట్ ఎలా అయితే రిప్రజెంట్ చేస్తామో అలా కన్సిడరేషన్ తీసుకుంటాం. సో యాక్యురసీ decreases with the increases of the distance from the center of the focus point. This property translates the routing in ad hoc network by the node, keeps the accurate information about the nodes, its local topology. So not so accurate information about the far away nodes. Accuracy information will be decreases with increasing the distance. So increase చేసే distance పెరిగే కొద్దీ accuracy information అనేది reduce అయిపోతుంది. So fisheye state routing protocol, which will be maintains the information, maintains the topology network in every node, but does not flood into the entire network. So every node, every protocol, they will be flooded into the network route request, but fisheye network will not be flooded the any information. So entire network information. So the link state routing protocol, instead of flooding, a node exchange topology information only within the neighbors. So flooding చేయకుండా neighboring nodes తో they will be exchange the information. The sequence numbering scheme is used for the identify the recent topology changes. Sequence numbering అనేది ఇక్కడ కాంట్రిబ్యూట్ అవుతుంది. రీసెంట్ టోపాలజీ ఏంటి అనేది సో అప్డేటింగ్ చేసుకునేటప్పుడు. సో ద కాంట్రిబ్యూట్స్ ద హైబ్రిడ్ అప్రోచ్ లింక్ స్టేట్ లెవెల్ ఎక్స్చేంజ్ of the distance vector protocol and complete topology information exchange at link state protocol. So the complete topology in the network, every node maintains for the complete topology across the neighbors. So shortest path is computed by will be required. Shortest path computed by the it will be required. That is considered here. So FSR depends on the routing scope, which is a set of the nodes reaches to the special number of the hopes. So this is the source ID and this is the source destination. Normal routing rasam ikkada 1 to 15. So reason of the 1 hope scope, 2 hope scope. This is the only source node that will be connected with the neighbors with a single hope connection, and this is it will be connected with the 2 hope connection will be takes place across the fisheye state. So the link state information from the node belongs to the smallest scope that will be exchanged with the highest frequency. The frequency of the exchange decreases with the increase of the scope. So frequency of the exchange అనేది ఎప్పుడైతే స్కోప్ అనేది మనం ఇంక్రీజ్ చేస్తున్నామో 1 hope 2 scope అనేది ఆటోమేటిక్ గా ఫ్రీక్వెన్సీ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్చేంజ్ అనేది రెడ్యూస్ అయిపోతుంది. So this keeps the immediate neighbor topology information maintained by the node. It will be compared with the information about the further away from it. So far away information తో neighboring information అనేది comparison అనేది considerations అనేది తీసుకుంటాం. So the message size of the typical topology information update packet is significantly reduces due to the removal of the topology information regarding to the far away nodes. The path information for the distant node may be inaccurate as they be stolen in the information, but this is compensated by the fact route gets more and more accurate packet near the destination. So near the destination అనేది ఉంటే more accurate అనేది మన కన్సిడరేషన్ అనేది వస్తుంది. That is the fisheye state routing protocol. So మనకి fisheye state routing protocol అనేది they will be maintained. So some table information regarding to the topologies. They will be topology. మనకి నోడ్ దగ్గర ఎలా మనకి టోపాలజీ అనేది ఈ టోపాలజీ నెట్వర్క్ ని బేస్ చేసుకొని మనకి ఎలా ఫిష్ స్టేట్ రూటింగ్ ప్రోటోకాల్ అనేది ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ అయింది. సో యూ కెన్ కంక్లూడ్ దియర్ ఫిష్ అండ్ హైరార్కికల్ రూటింగ్ ప్రోటోకాల్ అనేది కంపల్సరీగా అడుగుతాడు, చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ కూడా. ఓకేనా? ఓకే, అందరూ కంపల్సరీగా ప్రాజెక్ట్ క్లాసెస్ కి అటెండ్ అవ్వండి, ఎవరు మిస్ అవ్వమాకండి. మళ్ళీ చెప్తున్నాను, మరి ప్రాజెక్ట్ లో రివ్యూస్ అప్పుడు అడిగితే మీదే రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీస్. థ్యాంక్ యూ.